guys, it is Francesca from Teen Stanley, and today I'm here with a new pregnancy update for you. And it's definitely been a while since I've done one. So today's video is going to be my 33-week pregnancy update. I cannot believe that we are literally almost done with this pregnancy. It's crazy. I just had my 32-week update last Wednesday. I was actually gonna do a 32-week pregnancy update on Sunday last week because my weeks do turn over on Sundays. But being that I did have an appointment later this week, in the week, that I decided to just postpone it until my 33 weeks so I can give you all the latest information regarding baby girl. But the first thing I wanted to do is give you guys what her name is, because I just wanted to get that out of the way. I was gonna do a really elaborate video about it, and I kind of tried to film a couple videos. They just weren't coming out the right way, so I decided to just go ahead and tell you guys what her name is. Yes, her name is Sienna, and her middle name is Alicia, Alicia was my grandmother's first name. And if you don't know, my grandmother did pass away earlier this year at the end of February, right at the beginning of this pregnancy, right in the thick of the morning sickness and everything. On top of all that, my grandma was not doing well, and we ended up losing her just with the she had been battling Alzheimer's for 5 years, and she just drifted away from us. And one of the last conversations I had with her was telling her that I was pregnant, and she kind of made a comment about it being a girl, and I was like, there's no way it's a girl. And then we found out a week and a half after she passed that we were in fact having a girl. So as soon as I heard that, I knew exactly what her name was going to be, because Sienna has always been my girl name from the beginning of my journey in motherhood. When I was pregnant with Cameron, I've always had 3 boy names, and I've always had 1 girl name that I just loved. And I used my 3 boy names in pretty much the exact order of my boys: Cameron, Wyatt, Everett. And then Sienna was always the top of my list for girls. And when we finally found out we were having a girl, I looked at my husband and I said, Sienna, that's who it is. I knew, and deep down in my heart, that if I ever had a daughter, that's gonna be her name. And then, coming up with her middle name was easy. It just made sense. On top of it being my grandma's name, it's also Derek's grandmother, who passed away right when I was about to have, I think she passed away the week or 2 before I went into labor with Wyatt. And then literally the day of her funeral, I went into full-blown labor with him. And her middle name was Alice, and my mom's middle name is Alicia, and Alice is basically the English translation of Alicia. So yeah, that's how we came up with this. So her name is Sienna Alicia, and I cannot wait to meet her. Okay, so now that I'm done rambling about her name, I can go on and on about her name forever. Let's get into just what's going on, what's new with the pregnancy so far. We are definitely feeling the thick of nesting. I'm nesting so bad. I've done so much organizing in this room. It's unreal. This is my bedroom, and this is actually where she will be sleeping. I did get a bassinet for her. My friend who she had just had a baby right when I found out I was pregnant. She gave it to me, and it's practically brand new. It works. I've always wanted to get one, but it's just we could never afford one. So someone was kind enough to just give this to me. So we're gonna try it out, because normally we just put a pack and play in here, but none of my kids liked sleeping in the pack and play. I think it was too much space in there. So I did get a Snuggle Me to kind of put in the pack and play if we do decide to to use that instead of this, to see if maybe that helps with them sleeping. But we're gonna try this out. I hope she does really well in it. We'll see. But I've been in this room specifically nesting and organizing and cleaning. I don't think I can clean this room any more than I have already done, because I literally have organized everything. The only thing I didn't do was my hospital bag, and I'm just waiting for a couple of things to come in. But once I get that stuff in, forget it. My hospital bag will be the next video you see, because I'm gonna get that done. but her room is a construction zone right now and I can't do anything in there. So I want to put all her stuff away. I want to organize. I want to get her room ready for her, and I can't do that right now. So the only thing I can do is clean everybody else's room. And my husband's, and I'm driving him crazy because every day he comes home and it's like a whole new thing that I've done. So nesting is definitely happening right now. Another thing is, obviously, if you can tell, the deep gasping, the breathing, that's normal. I mean, if you've experienced it, it's nothing to worry about. I know COVID times, little things like that might make you nervous, but it's normal. It's a normal pregnancy thing. Your belly's getting big, everything is pushing up, and you're running out of room. So it's easy to just lose your breath, especially when you're talking a mile a minute. So that is definitely something I've been experiencing. I have a 2-story house. I go up and down the stairs and I'm constantly like gasping for air when I'm done because it's hard. But yeah. Anything else besides those 2 main ones? My sleeping is kind of getting a little crazy now. We're getting to the end, so this is when you start getting a hard time sleeping. You wake up more. The baby's moving a lot. Between now until about 35 weeks, 34 weeks, they're trying to figure out where the heck they want to be. So they're constantly flipping, moving, rolling, doing all this stuff while they have room before they settle on a position. So my boys all settled head down by 34 weeks, and it was exactly like this, constantly rolling and moving. So this is what I'm experiencing right now. She's moving so much, which I love, but at the same time I'm like, because it starts kicking up my acid reflux and like some heartburn. And she does it a lot when I'm trying to get comfortable for bed, so I've been having a hard time falling asleep. Definitely having a hard time getting out of bed. My husband's having to help me up out of bed sometimes, but that's the new thing, getting bigger. Other symptoms besides that is boobs are getting big. Everything just feels like it's getting big, like it's getting ready. My hips have been starting to hurt more, which is normal because I think she is head down. I think she pretty much settled head down. She's just kind of rotating a lot. But I'm starting to feel like the stretching sensation and everything down there, which kind of just means your body's starting to get ready for birthing a child. So that's something that we're going through right now. But I don't have anything crazy. My appetite has changed, obviously. I'm literally have no room, so I eat smaller meals than I normally do because I just get full faster. My swelling, I do have swelling in my feet. My doctor did point it out to me. Nothing to be worried about. She said, that's normal, especially this is my 4th baby. It's gonna be more normal. I don't normally swell, so this was new for me. It definitely helps if I take lots of breaks, drink lots of water, elevate my feet more. Just, wear comfortable shoes. My fingers also, I had to take my ring off because I was wearing, I had to stop wearing my regular wedding band. My regular wedding band earlier in the pregnancy because of the swelling in my fingers, but I normally have those silicone rings, and even those were getting too tight, so I had to take those off because my finger was so swollen. I do put it on every now and then when we go out, but I take it off as soon as I get home, so don't have one on right now. But the swelling isn't terrible, it's just there. I'm trying to think of anything else that I have going on right now. Nothing really. It's literally just, I think the nesting is the main thing right now. I'm just wanting to get my house ready and clean and make sure everything is where it needs to be. My boys are going back to school in 2 weeks, or like a week and a half. So I don't know, we're just kind of getting ready, for the new school year, trying to get things ready for a baby. It's just a lot going on right now. And I know I say it in every video that I wanted to post more content, but it's just like, it's almost impossible right now. We've had so much going on. My husband's business is getting so busy and we're just constantly doing something, and I just haven't had time to pick up the camera. But I am planning on doing my postpartum videos that I'm gonna, but postpartum prep videos. I have everything. I'm making sure I get everything in the mail. And then I'm gonna sit down and probably film all those videos at the same time and just make multiple videos because I kind of want to get those out. And then plus I have some not mom pregnancy related content that I want to do, back to school hauls. Definitely going to do one of those tomorrow because I got everything for the kids for school. So I want to go ahead and film that. But yeah, we're just, you know, waiting. Baby's growing. I did want to mention my appointment on Wednesday. I had an ultrasound because she was measuring a little bit bigger, and she still is. She's got a big belly. She's gonna be a little chubbers. And this was the same thing with my second son, Wyatt. He was a chunky baby. Not really chunky, but like when right before he was born, he was just like in the womb, he was just really chunky, and he was measuring really big. And they would not move my due date. And then I ended up having him almost 2 weeks early, and he was 8 pounds. And I told my doctor, I said, I just have to be ready. By 36 weeks, I have to have my bag packed. I have to have the car seat ready to go. My, you know, my emergency plans ready for the kids, like who they're gonna go to, who's gonna stay with them. That's all we can do at this point. I feel like she's gonna be like maybe a week early, or she's gonna be right on time. But, you know, we'll see. Sometimes people say girls tend to be a little bit longer, they tend to hang out in there a little bit longer, but everything looked good. My weight gain was good. My blood work, my labs, everything was good. I was doing pretty good. I'm actually impressed with my weight gain because I've gained so much weight with my boys when I was pregnant with them. I don't know if it's just being pregnant with the boy or what, but I felt like I gained 100 pounds. I didn't really gain 100 pounds, but I felt like I gained 100 pounds with them. And this one, I haven't really felt like I gained much except right here. So I don't know. We'll see. But I will show you guys my belly. And then, yeah, thanks for watching.